Hi, Mark Klebenow with Clear Lake Living. Thank you for joining me again today. Welcome back to the channel. If you'll remember a couple of weeks ago, I did the Houston market update for December and the 2019 year. And you'll remember that it was a record year, it was a record month, and I am anticipating another record year in 2020. And I also predicted that the selling season was going to start much earlier this year due to continued lack of inventory and just a really booming economy. So when you get out there, I want you to be prepared. So I've taken the buying process and I've boiled it down to 8 steps that I'm going to capture on video. They're going to be as short and concise as I can make them. I'm going to drop them all for you very quickly. So make sure you subscribe. It's free. I don't want you to miss a step. So this is going to be step 1. So why do you need to prepare? Why do you need to be prepared, and why do I want you to be prepared? Well, buying a home is likely the largest investment that you're ever going to make, and it tends to make people anxious. Now, the best remedy that I know to reduce or eliminate that is for me or your agent to set the proper expectations. Meaning, during the course, you're going to have a lot of questions. What do you need to do? Why do you need to do it? When do you need to do it? Can something be done about this or that? Am I writing a check today? To whom am I writing the check? For how much? What comes next? And on and on. Does that make sense? All right. So if you're in the market, if you've already been searching for homes and you're searching the process, you've seen that the number 1 step is going to be pre-qualification. I'm not going to disagree with that. Now, this is not the same as buying power, which I've covered off on another video, so you can go look that up. But why do you need a pre-qualification? Well, I'm going to give you 3 good reasons why. One, it's the foundation for your search. So put quite simply, if you're going to be pre-qualified for, say, $250,000, we don't want you looking at homes that cost $300,000. There's a difference in those homes and the neighborhoods and so forth. So it's better to start you off at the right price point to begin with. Second thing is it is going to be required by the sellers when we eventually submit an offer for you. In fact, they won't even look at your offer unless you got a pre-qualification letter with it. So you have to do it sometime. It's probably better to start earlier in the process. And the last reason is that some agents won't want to work with you if you're not pre-qualified. They maybe think they're wasting their time. Now, for me, if you're out there looking, you've been searching online, you're willing to go out, you're probably a pretty qualified buyer. So you're ready, you're willing, and we're going to take care of the able part just as soon as we can get to it. So if your agent isn't willing to work with you on that, just give me a call. I'll be happy to go show you some houses. Okay, so the pre-qualification isn't a bad thing, and it's actually a very easy thing, and it can be done rather quickly. If you're working with a good lender like one of the ones that I have, they'll actually take the information and they'll turn it around pretty quickly. So what is a pre-qualification? Well, if you've ever applied for any kind of credit, a credit card, an automobile loan, a line of credit, you've already seen the kind of information that they're going to be asking for. So it's things like, who are you, where do you live, do you own or rent the place that you're living in, do you have dependents, how many dependents do you have, who's your employer, how long have you worked there, how much do you earn. They're going to want to look at your assets. Do you have a checking account? Do you have a savings account? Do you own property? Things like that. And then they're going to they're also going to pull your credit. Now, all these things are going to come together and they're going to create this thing called a pre-qualification or pre-qualification letter. Now, the thing to keep in mind here that makes this a little less painful is that this is all self-reported. So as you're going through the form and filling out all this information, this is, again, self-reported. This isn't the time where you have to gather all your paycheck stubs and bank statements and documentation and scan them and upload them into an app. That will come later, so we'll take care of that. So this is just top of mind. Now, you want to fill this out as accurately as possible. So don't forget things like, if you have a child support payment, because that's going to affect your pre-qualification amount, and we want to prevent any surprises further on down the road. So just make sure that you're reporting that as accurately as possible. But that is the pre-qualification process. It's a very simple process. It's step one. The next step is going to be finding your property. But so don't miss it. Don't want you to miss it. So remember to subscribe. If you know someone that is getting ready to purchase a home and you think this information will be helpful, please feel free to share this with them. But that's it for today. I'm Mark Klebenow with Clear Lake Living. Bye for now.